Okay guys, let's fucking do it. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what I've learned over the last 2 years when it comes to running webinars, when it comes to building funnels overall, and doing the marketing for a lot of the biggest people in this space, you know? And specifically, I'm going to do a deep dive into the show rate and the reasons for why people struggle with the show rate, why people like us, when you get our consulting, why we just get minimum of a 35 to 40% show rate to our webinars, you know? And the reason for why some people struggle and why people like us just play on fucking easy mode, because we know the best practices and we know the strategies behind it, you know? By the way, I'm not going to show you everything that we know, obviously, because you need to be a paid person for that, you know? You need to click one of the links down below and actually join something that will help people with on the inside, you know? So now let's get into it. So the first lever that we always look in when we get into someone's business and we're like, okay, let's do a bottleneck analysis, let's see what actually the issue is that we're looking, okay, what is the biggest bottleneck, you know? And a lot of the times it's just a show rate, you know, it's literally just a show rate, and we're always attacking the show rate first as well, if that is the biggest constraint, obviously, because the show rate is the easiest to double. Because you always want to look at the metrics that is the easiest to double every single time. Nothing else than that. Because the show rate, you have a couple levers that you can pull there. That makes it super fucking easy to just go from literally like 15% to a 30%, even 40% show rate to your webinars. And the first thing is to implement a specific WhatsApp group. It doesn't need to be a WhatsApp group. It can be literally whatever group you can. You can have a Discord group, you can have a Telegram group, WhatsApp group. You need to have a place where the creator gives them a source of feeling like they're a part of something bigger, and that there's like a behind the scenes angle to it. There's like, you get to know what they actually do behind the scenes and show them transparently what is actually going on. Because you need to remember, like, especially in more sophisticated audiences and markets, there's a lot of people that are just extremely skeptical nowadays, you know? So you need to think like, okay, how can I make sure that these people become less scared and less skeptical about actually showing up, you know? So they don't just think like, I'll get fucking pitched, you know? So that's one that is really good. You create a WhatsApp group, and in there, the creator or yourself, if you're the creator watching, literally sends video notes there. Bro, like literally video notes. You just pull up your phone and be like, man, I see that there's a lot of people joining. Congratulations for taking action. Man, in this group, I'm going to show you guys some behind the scenes what is actually going to happen even before the live webinar goes live. You know, before we go live, you can start seeing some success. I'm also going to send over in this specific group some case studies of people that already went through this process and showed up and now has the result that you want. You know, that way, bro, fucking skepticism is fucking out of the door, just randomly, you know? They're never going to ask you like, why the fuck? Like, how the fuck can you even help me? Because you've already answered those questions, you know? So send video notes. You can send polls as well. Send fucking polls. Be like, man, what is the thing that you're more scared about right now, you know? Is it that you don't have a lot of money? Do you believe that you don't have enough money to get started? Is it because you haven't done it for enough time? Like, what is the actual reason for why you haven't gotten the results that you want yet? Did you get fucking scammed by someone before? Like, what happened, you know? And that way, you as the creator also show them that, like, man, I actually care about you. I care about my audience. I care about the people that is going through the specific process that we have set up, you know? Because the reason that we create these processes as well, and that we have these groups, is for you to get as much value as humanly possible, you know? It's only created for that. And when you frame it in that way, the sales resistance goes down and they only perceive it as valuable. Then they show up and they do la la la, you know? But that's for another video, how we do it actually on the live, you know? So you have the WhatsApp group. Fucking man, like that's actually key. You have the fucking polls, you have the video notes, you have all the stuff. You make sure that they feel like they're at home. Like literally that, like they're at home, that you're also building up the hype in there as well, you know? So you're building up the hype, and making sure that these people are literally like super excited for doing this, you know? Like most of the times we've seen, like if we don't have the WhatsApp group, we get like a 20% show rate on cold traffic, and only by implementing the WhatsApp group, we get 35, upwards to 40% show rate on cold traffic. That's one thing, fucking one thing, the WhatsApp group. Okay, so when you've now implemented the WhatsApp group, what you now need to do is to make sure that you're having enough emails. You need to make sure that you're minimum having 1 email per day, upwards to even 3 emails per day. Sometimes, if you want to go crazy and you've actually seen that the emails are performing and the open rates are also not going down, you know, and people still stay in the email list, you can even go up to 6 emails every single day, pre-webinar. It might sound fucking crazy, and it did to me as well in the beginning, but then we tested it, you know. But the thing, usually we do like between like 2 or 3 emails per day, sometimes even 1 email per day, because sometimes the audience just don't like if they're getting too many, you know. But the key here is, and how you actually get to even 3 or 6 emails per day, is that you make them extremely valuable. You make them short, you have a lot of value in them, you have a lot of questions in them that you respond to and answer to make sure that the audience perceives it as valuable. You know, you literally answer the questions and the reasons for why they haven't gotten the results before, and then now they're going to perceive you as the fucking best. Because even before the live training, they're like, holy shit, I've already learned all this from only the emails and now and also the WhatsApp group, you know. And now just randomly they perceive you as the fucking best person in the world even before they show up, you know. So don't be scared sending in more emails. Test 1 first, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and see what happens, you know. And then make sure that the metrics still align, that they still make sense, and then you're all good, literally, because the numbers is the reality. Like you always need to operate from the numbers. If you're not operating from the numbers, then you don't even know what the fuck you're doing, literally, you know. So make sure that you're also doing that and being extremely serious when it comes to tracking the numbers and also taking action on the specific numbers that you have, you know. So implement that as well, and make sure, as I said again, they need to be extremely valuable. If they're not being valuable, then it just perceives as spam, and then that's the point where you can't send a lot of them, you know. Man, they can't even send 1 per day because people just get fucking angry at you, you know. And that's the common issue that I see that a lot of people do, that they don't have enough value in them and don't build up the correct narrative around it as well, you know. So now we have the emails and then we have the WhatsApp group. So the third thing is the SMS. And man, if you don't have SMS, I've been talking to a lot of people that told me, man, we don't even have SMS in place, and now my show rate is like fucking 15-20%. I'm like, man, of course your show rate is 15 to 20%. You don't have SMS in place. Like SMS get like 85 to even 100% of people that sees them and opens them. You know, that actually open the fucking SMS. If you have a list of 5,000 people, that means like 4.5k of them on average open them, even more sometimes. So SMS is a huge thing. Never forget that. Like literally make sure that you implement SMS and do all that stuff, because that's where you do the mainly reminder based, you know. Always have the confirmation SMS first. That is literally being like, okay, man, make sure that you join a WhatsApp group, or like make sure that you add this to your calendar, because this is going to change your life. The things that you're going to learn in this live training or live webinar or live masterclass is going to change the trajectory of your life, you know, literally how your life is going to look later. So make sure that you add it to your calendar, or add it to, or join the WhatsApp group, you know. And then you have the time in there. You have like, you also do like hi Isaac, like you have to hide the name and shit like that, so small shit. And then you do the reminder based. You do like 1-2 days before, one day before. You do like 3 hours before, 1 hour before, 30 minutes live, and 50 minutes after. You know, so you can really send a lot of them the same day. It's also because people perceive that as something that they want to see, because they signed up for a reason. You need to remember that as well. So if you're feeling like, man, I don't want to spam these people, man, they signed up for a reason, and now you need to make sure that they actually show up and learn what you're going to teach them, you know, and what offer you have for them, so you can actually help them get to where they want to be, you know. So truly implement that as well. Like don't be afraid of sending a lot. Don't be afraid of that. Like I'm not kidding as well. Just make sure that you warmed up your domains. Make sure that it's not landing in spam, your emails and shit like that, and make sure that the rates are holding as well, and make sure that you're having a tracking sheet as well after every single webinar to track the show rate and see like, okay, what happened now? Did these actions actually help what we did, or what happened? You know, every single time you need to look at the metrics and be like, okay, man, this didn't work. Implement this instead, you know, and that's where you come to people like me, bro. You fucking talk to me and then we fix it, you know, and we make sure that your show rate is higher, and even all your other metrics as well. Because everything is literally just like isolating the issue and just seeing what the problem is, and then just taking the specific actions required to do it, you know. So back to the show rate. As I said, don't be afraid to send a lot. Because also the same day of the webinar, you should literally half spam both the WhatsApp group, emails, SMS. Like, bro, you should go fucking hard. You need to show them that this is like the thing that they need to show up to. And if you don't help them show up, then it's literally making you as the creator feel bad. So make sure that that happens. Truly make sure that that happens. And one thing here as well, one pro tip, is that you can also take all the people that registered for the live webinar and retarget them as well. And make sure that they get like urgency ads. Make sure that they get more content from you as well, to make sure that you provide more content to them, so the familiarity bias kicks in, you know? So they feel like family, you know, like literally. They feel like, yeah man, I like this guy. Because then when they scroll, they're going to see your stuff. They go in the WhatsApp group, they're going to see your stuff. They go in SMS, they're going to see your stuff. You go in email, they're going to see, like, you're fucking everywhere now. So that also makes sense why we get 35 to 40% show rates to our webinars, because we're just everywhere, you know. Especially when you're scaling up, the retargeting ads with urgency and content is extremely important, because the thing is there that you can drive up the frequency. Because the purpose of that specific campaign, when it comes to the show rate, is to get these people to see you as often as humanly possible. In other campaigns, obviously that indicates ad fatigue, you know. But in this instance, you want the campaign to literally just get in their face every single fucking hour, you know. It's been bum 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 bum, you know. Because the more they see you, the more they're going to like you and see what you're about. Like, even think about what you do when you sign up for something, when you book a call, you know. Obviously you don't trust everyone. That's also why I'm making this video, to show you how good we are and how good I am at actually doing these webinars and getting these metrics tweaked in order for you to make more money. More money. It's as simple as that. So I'm investing my time now in educating you so you can work with me later transparently, like literally, and make you a lot more money, and the consequence of that is us making a lot more as well, you know. So no, that was actually really fucking good. This was really good. I'm going to make a lot more about this, like about like retention rate, booking rate, all that stuff, to show you how simple it actually is to fix these metrics, but that you truly need to understand the strategies as well and the frameworks behind it. Because if you don't know that, the webinars is not going to convert at all. Because webinars are also one of the most difficult, if you don't know what you're doing, conversion mechanisms out there to make it happen for you to make a lot more money. But if you know all these strategies, then man, you're all good. You're going to have so much higher ROAS than on other funnels. By the way, again, check the links down in the description if you want to work with us one-to-one, or even as a done-for-you client or a consulting client as well. And nah man, see you guys in the next one. Let's fucking go.